My name's Sam Cohen, and I'm going to be a junior in high school next year. I was diagnosed when I was in 3rd grade with anxiety. I was a big crybaby, but it was for no reason at all. I'd freak out if I thought, for some reason I'd think my parents were just leaving me, abandoning me, even though they'd never had threatened to do that ever. And I knew they loved me, but for some reason, my mind was telling me they were gonna do that. So I started with therapy and medication probably around 3rd, 4th grade, and then in 5th or 6th grade, it's just I got really better for some reason, and they took me off my medications. I stopped going to therapy, and honestly, I thought it was all over, and I was like, yeah, I'm healed. And then a couple years later, 7th, 8th grade, my anxiety came back, but with depression this time too. Every once in a while, I still do feel down, and I still just lay in bed, and I'm like, why am I here? But I've been doing better. If I having an anxiety attack or depression or something, I always use deep breaths. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold my breath for 7 seconds, and let go for 8 seconds. And also counting the numbers in your head, so you're just focused on this one thing. When my friends are panicking or when someone else goes up to me, I just tell them, do that, do your deep breaths. And people were like, that's end it. And when they do it, when they just focus on these numbers and their breath, that really helps. I've also found an outlet where I do photography and I dance, and for me it helps to imagine that my panic or my anxiety is just a monster in my head. And I'm a big fan of superhero movies, so I imagine myself I'm a superhero and I can beat it up, and just telling yourself slowly I'm not gonna die, I'm not having a heart attack right now, just saying sternly to yourself about those irrational thoughts can't happen to you. Advice I'd give my younger self is I'd tell them you're a fighter. You don't know it yet, but you're a lot stronger than you actually think you are, and it took me a long time to realize the strength that I have. And don't feel guilty about getting help. Sometimes you'll feel guilty about having your parents and worrying your parents, but they're there to help you, and that's all they want. So just be strong, because you are a lot more than you ever think you are.